Hello everybody, Razor D here with Death. We're still, it's same day, same everything. Right now we're just waiting for our podcast to
Upload.
you know, we have all the details and everything added. We just need to wait till it uploads and then we can publish it, shit like that. This, that, and the other.
Yeah. So, for your guys' entertainment, and while we wait for this bullshit to upload, we're gonna tell stories, funny stories, things that have happened to us in the past, kind of, some inappropriate stories, some funny stories, others that are just plain, what the fuck, dude.
If you're underage, please go away now.
Disperse.
Disperse, little chick.
We'll wait. X out the video.
Are you gone?
I know you're still there.
Leave.
I see you.
See you through the camera.
Right, yeah, you, right there. X out the video. No, I know.
I think he's gone. Hey.
Is he?
Yeah, he's gone. Okay. I need more juice. Alright. Now, my story today, which happened recently. I didn't mean today, but the story that I'm going to tell today, which happened recently, called Buying Food Spice. Okay. Alright. So I recently got paid $80 from Death here for selling my PlayStation.
Let me tell you this. See, this is what happened. This guy here has a PlayStation, and I figured might as well I want to get a PlayStation, so I bought it off him. I could spent like $80. Figure $80 for a PlayStation, it ain't too bad.
It was gonna be $90, but I owed him $12 for buying my ticket.
Yeah. So spent $80 on it. Not bad, not a bad thing. So I just gave him money.
Alright. So he came over, paid me $80, came over with the PlayStation 2. Before he had called me, he was like, Razor? I'm like, yeah. There's someone parked in your driveway.
Yeah.
I'm like...
I was like, man, I don't think you noticed, but there's a guy in a red truck parked in your driveway.
Motherfucker, I come outside, it's his.
Yeah, it's mine. The big-ass creep that's he's sitting in his driveway with me.
So he comes in, he brings the PlayStation in, I hook it up, I delete everything off of it except for his 2 accounts he had on it. Mm-hmm. So he pays me right there, and earlier at school, my guy told me that if I got him 55, I can get 3.5 grams. So I'm like, might as well hit him up. I got 80 right now, I can pay him 60 and get a full 4G. Sounds like data coverage.
Yeah, I know, right?
So I hit him up, he was like, bro, we didn't get the package today. I'm like, what the fuck? Damn, what do I do now? I had another guy, and I hit him up, he was like, well, I have 2 guys that I have to go and get it from. One, he's in town, but it's homegrown and it's shit. I'm like, alright, how about the guy from out of town? He was like, well, it's an hour away. I'm like, I don't have that time, my mom will be home soon. So he goes to the guy in town, goes and gets it, drives by my house, and before he texted me, he was like, hey, come out, step outside, and be quick. I don't want to be seen. Right there should have been a sign, but I wasn't thinking about it because it's a dealer, of course. They don't want to be seen. So I see the old truck pulling from the road that comes into town. I see it turn onto my street, and he parks next to he rolls up next to my house. So I walk up there. He was like, how you doing? I'm like, good. I reach in, I throw him the 60, I pull out 2 little baggies. And I actually think I still have one of those baggies. But they're empty, so... because I threw it out. Besides the point, let me continue the story. I go inside, and my aunt, she's a big pothead too, so I decided she asked if it'd be alright if I gave her some, so I'm like, sure. I went upstairs, I weighed it out, I gave her 1.5 gram and a half. So I went downstairs, put it in her coat pocket, and she said, alright, you kids be good. I'm going to step outside and have a cigarette for a second. So me and her both step outside, She pulls out her baggie and her hitter, which I don't know why she carries that shit around. I pull out a cigarette. I light it. She pulls out the baggie. She opens it. She goes, "This smells weird." I'm like, "Well, the guy said it was homegrown." So she takes a better look at it. She like dumps it out in her hand, and then it kind of disgusted me at first. And then she tasted it, and she was like, "You got fucked. This isn't weed. This is oregano." So I spent $60 on 4 grams of oregano. How fucking ridiculous. I hit up my guy, and I'm like, "What the fuck is this shit?" He goes, "Well, I told you it was homegrown." I'm like, "Yeah, homegrown oregano. I guess I could use this for my steak or pasta." I got fucked, and it's because of you. And so he made up this bullshit excuse. "Oh, me and my homies, we're gonna go and beat the fuck out of this gut." And that was like, what, January, December?
January.
Yeah, it was last month. And I still ain't not seen a dime from that fucking $60. I have four people trying to get my money back. So that's my story, buying food spice. You got a story?
I ain't got no weed stories, but I got some pretty fucked up stories.
You can tell some fucked up stories while I go find that baggie. Oh, shit.
How about I tell you this story? This story is very sexual, very inappropriate for young audiences. So, yeah, those of you little pervs that are still watching this.
Came in this.
Those of you little pervs that are still watching this.
Fuck off.
Sorry. So, my sister always gives me shit about this because I told her once and it's fucking funny as hell.
Bro. I know what you're talking about.
So I was dating this chick, not gonna say her name. She's pretty short, kind of cute, not really like beautiful, but not really fugly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But.
Oh, dude, we can play Magic tonight.
All right, we play Magic.
I'm out of it right now. Continue with the story.
All right. Well, I started dating her for a bit, and she was kind of freaky at first. You know, women are. They're like, especially in bed. But this one wasn't really in a bed. See, I used to go over to the park because she lived with her sister, and I was living with my dad. We had no place to go, you know, for that brown chicken brown cow. So we went up to the park. Well, we were hanging out at the park one day, and she fucking horny as fuck. I was horny as fuck. I didn't know what to do. We didn't know where we were gonna go. Couldn't go to her house because her sister was there. Couldn't go to my house because my dad was there. So we were just like, what the fuck do we do? How do we do this? And we kind of suggested, we were like, maybe we should go to the bathroom. She goes, I'm not getting fucked in a public bathroom. So why the fuck not? She goes, I don't like them. She goes, says they're like disgusting and everything, which I understand that. So we went out, found a brush where the trees kind of covered us up.
That's some Robert Hankins shit.
Fuck you, dude.
He took my advice and fucked in the tree part.
Anyway, so we started making out behind the brush, and yeah, it was great. Stuck my hand down her pants, fucking, you know, yeah. We did that a few times. What was great was one time, like one of these days, I whipped my dick out and she started sucking my dick. And it was great. And I was just about there. And this lady.
You smell it?
This lady comes up behind me. And behind us. And she goes, all polite, like, excuse me, does this soda machine work? I'm like, bitch, I'm getting my dick sucked.
Who's the smell it? I didn't know I had any left.
I'm sitting here thinking, bitch, I'm getting my dick sucked. What do you think? But she fucking stopped. I pull up my pants. I'm like, fuck. I didn't even get to finish. And I tried to get it later on after the lady had left. I'm like, come on, finish up. She goes, no, I'm done. I gotta go. What the fuck, man? I ain't get shit. Got any more?
I got a story. I really don't. It was just a little bit of residue left.
I know.
Alright. I forgot this was a story about me and my buddy Kevin. I went over to his place, and Death was there too.
Yeah. Is his apartment?
Yeah. Before you get kicked out and shit.
Yeah.
So Kevin. Oh fuck! I forget the story. Kevin was gonna go with me and Death to go get Disturbed concert tickets, but he didn't have the money.
Oh shit! I forgot about that.
The story about me and her.
Oh fuck! Yeah, that's
the
right.
story I'm talking
That's
about.
right. Oh fucking.
Alright, so
Yeah, man, I didn't get none either.
I did get some.
Yeah, I know. You got some. Me and fucking Kevin didn't get shit.
Alright.
Me,
so
motherfucker, right here sitting on the fucking couch, and Kevin is in the fucking bed, and he's in the other room, fucking banging this chick, and we got me and this dude.
No,
right
let
here.
me tell the story.
Okay, fine. You fucking tell the story.
We go and get concert tickets. We were gonna hang around in Spring for a while to wait for this girl to get back from her doctor's appointment. And we go to the mall. I'm gonna tell the whole story about what fucking happened that day. We go to the mall, and I was hospitalized for suicidal thoughts and reasons. And we were waiting for one of the girls that I met there to get back from her doctor's appointment. We go to the mall, we're in Off the Wall, and I see, yeah, I should be singing. I see the girl I flirted with the whole time there. She came in the store because she saw me. Now, a few days before, she got pissed off at me because I said I missed you, and her boyfriend took that in the wrong perspective and broke up with her, which is kind of bullshit.
That's a dick move.
And then whenever I saw her, I asked her if they're still together, and she said, yeah. Like, what the fuck? You fucking kidding me? So we go and head to the town that she lives in, which is pretty far from here. And we wait for her. We're at Walgreens. And we're at Walgreens, and we got bored, and we just stood in front of Walgreens,
Kevin's sitting in the fucking car, right? And me and scrawny fuck over here, we get out of the car, he's standing, fucking bored as hell. We stood next to the Walgreens and kind of just chilled there. Skinny fuck here, fat fuck here. We look like Jay and Silent Bob. Motherfucker, recognize.
Alright, so after a while, I was texting the girl, and what we did, my phone had died, and I had no way of contacting her. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know what to do. So I ran inside. I'm like, hey, do you have an iPhone 4 charger that I can use, perhaps? She was like, no, sorry. I'm like, fuck, I have a really important meeting that I need to contact someone with. And so the lady that was checking out, she was like, who's your provider? I'm like, AT&T. She's like, well, there's a website you can go to. All you gotta do is put in your information and stuff, and you can check your last call logs and stuff. And so I put in my call logs and stuff, and I didn't know I checked it, and it only went back to however long it went back. The latest that it went back was the first day I got hospitalized. So I didn't have this girl's number in the call logs. So I'm like, what do I do? And I had no idea what to do anymore. And then I remembered she gave me her number on Facebook. Might as well get on Kevin's phone and check it. So me and Death run back in. Kevin's sitting there twiddling on his phone. I'm like, hey, can I use your phone real quick? He's like, sure. So
Because he's
I use his phone. I call the girl. She gets home, and we drive to her house. And she runs in the car And she tells a story like how her mom was gonna drop her off at her friend's house. She was like, "No, they're picking me up," and shit like that. So we drive all the way back to Kevin's place. Kevin, he's pretty tired. He goes in his room.
Motherfucker, that jackass passes out on us like 20 minutes in. We didn't even get one hit in.
We got home. We decided to smoke. Is it the camera, or is my eyes like that, or is it the camera?
Your eyes are fucking bloodshot, man.
Oh shit! All that residue. Alright. Well, we decided to see smoke a little bit because we had a whole lot left. I mean, I had just bought it the night before, so we started hitting it one hit after another, and we had gotten pizza before, so we had the munchies too. So we're eating, we're fucking taking hits.
Shit, this chick he's talking about, she brought us a bong.
She brought us a bong that was filled with crushed soda.
And then we filled it with Dr. Pepper. And then...
It didn't work because it wasn't cleared. It wasn't cleared.
Oh, it wasn't? I thought we didn't have enough.
No, it wasn't cleared.
Oh, shit.
So it was fucked up.
Yeah, shit fucking pissed me off.
I know, I really wanted to try it because I love this. I still need $20 to buy another bong from my friend from Romer. So, after a while, it was my turn to start making a move on this chick. So I'm like, I lay down, she gets up and leaves, I lay down on the couch. She comes back, she looks at me funny, I'm like, lay with me. She was like, alright, come on, she's stoned as fuck, so she like, went with it. So, me and her were laying on the couch, we were thinking about going in the other room. Death's sitting there on the chair, he's just zoning out. So,
fucking, just all damn near.
Yeah. So me and the girl...
Didn't have my guitar, so I couldn't strum a little bit.
Yeah, so me and the girl decided to get up and go in the other room. We went into Kevin's sister's old room. His little sister's old room, to be exact. And one thing led to another.
Hand jobs. Hand jobs.
That, and then that.
Bit of fingering.
A lot of that. And then that. And then she never let me finish, which fucking sucked. That's like fucking chasing Amy. Where's the love? Like this. Observe. What? Doesn't that hurt? Yeah, but in a pleasureful kind of way. Yeah. Alright, so one thing led to another. We ended up having sex, but she never let me finish. So if you people say like, "Oh, you didn't have," or you're still a virgin because she didn't make you come. We had sex twice.
The definition of losing your virginity is when the male organism, aka the penis, enters the female organism known as the vagina.
Or if you want to do the Urban Dictionary, you gotta stick your motherfucking dick in her pussy. Alright. So that was my story. Actually, no, there's follow-up. After that, we were going to take her home. But first, Death was still too
check
tired.
this out. I fucking wake up the next morning, right? I go up and I'm like, oh, fuck. What are they doing? I fucking go up and to fucking knock on their door and I fucking...
You didn't fucking knock. You fucking just opened that shit.
I'm like, open this shit and I just look... And I didn't see nothing because there's a fucking wall there that kind of half-ass blocks it. All I see is the fucking sheets go whoof.
Fucking forward.
Walk in on
Shit,
don't
fucking do that shit again, bro.
Oh.
I don't want that fucking experience. Not with fucking anybody. So we fucking get up, we leave. He drops me off. He rolls down her window. She says bye. I kiss her. I go. He drops her off. You wanna tell them what you said or what she said to you? You brought up like what we did. She said what we did was like.
Oh yeah, she was like, "Oh, we didn't do anything."
Sleuths. All right, so like Yeah, like it was on the day before New Year's Eve. So, yeah, it was the 30th.
Yeah, that's right, because I went up to my buddy's house.
It was the day before New Year's Eve. And so, on New Year's Eve, I had my friend B stay the night. And so I tried texting her, and I was getting drunk as fuck because it was New Year's Eve. And I texted her, and she never texted back. Like, what the fuck? And then after, like, 17 days in, I decided, like, what the fuck? Why aren't you texting me anymore? What did I do? She was like, I just feel uncomfortable. Can you please leave me alone and stop having your friends text me? I'm like, the fuck?
Yeah, I sent
What
her
do I
a
do?
text and was like, yo, what's going on?
Alright, well, that's my story.
Well, I've been in this for like 20 minutes. Anything else we can do? What is this?
I don't know.
Got any other stories? I don't really think so. I mean,
I have the story of when I went to the hospital, but that's a depressing story because the people there were bitches. They were fucked up. Just like I'm fucked up.
she'll fuck you up like Percocet.
Well, that's another video after the podcast. I want to see how long the podcast has been uploading in your house. Alright, well, you guys have a fantastic day. Hope you got I hope you guys have a fantastic day.
I'm sorry, I don't know how this works.
That was so good. That was so good. For one reason only. Because